Welcome to my marketing management masterclass online course. In today's competitive business world, it's very important to understand the concept of marketing, to understand the customer needs and wants, and align our marketing orientations accordingly. So we'll be using the marketing management book as our textbook, written by Philip Kotler. So in the first chapter, we are going to see about marketing management. In the second chapter, we'll see the marketing environment, such as macro environments, macro environments, and we'll see about the buyer's behavior in our third chapter. And then we'll see about market segmentation, targeting, and positioning. And on the last chapter, we'll see about marketing mixes, which is the 4 P's: price, product, price, promotion, and placement. So what is marketing for you? Marketing is about creating and capturing customer value. For example, the election of Barack Obama as a 44th president of the US was attributed in part to the adoption of new marketing practices. So what was Obama's tool to collect the donors? For example, he has collected around 500 USD, 500 million USD was raised through online 3 million donors. So Obama's most digital powerful tool was 13.5 million name of email lists of a person. So from these 35,000 groups organized through his websites and a number of YouTube videos and Facebook popular page, and at the end he won as a second round president while he was the 44th president of the US. So in this chapter we are going to see what marketing is. So we'll see what marketing is, the definition of marketing, and how we can understand the marketing place, the customer needs and wants, wants, and the demand. What we mean by the needs, wants, and demand, how we can differentiate them, and how we can design a customer-driven marketing strategy. So we'll see how we can design a customer-driven strategy, customer-driven marketing strategy, and we'll see how we can prepare an integrated marketing plan using the 4 P's. Then we'll see how we can build a customer relationship and how we can leverage customer relationship management, which is to use the customer database as a feedback. And we can see how we can capture value from customers, and at the end we can see the changing marketing landscape. So what is marketing for you? Managers sometimes think of marketing as the art of selling products or services, but the fact is that selling is not the most important thing in marketing. Selling is just the tip of iceberg. So the aim of marketing is to make selling superfluous, meaning to know and understand the customer so well that the product or service sells by itself. So marketing is a process by which companies create value for customers and build a strong customer relationship to capture value from customers in return. So according to Philip Kotler, marketing is about identifying and meeting human needs, human and social needs, shortly defined as meeting needs profitably. So we need to meet the needs profitably. So what do we mean by value? Value, for example, let's take some products such as Rolex. Do you think Rolex sells watches? Rolex doesn't just sell watches, but they sell status, which is a value for the customer. So value means a status like the Rolex products. And do you think Nike sells just shoes? Nike doesn't just sell shoes. They sell fitness and motivation, which is a value for the customer. So do you think also Apple sells gadgets? No, they just inspire creativity. So that's the value that creative people are looking for. So what is the marketing process in creating value for customers? So to build value for customers, we need to understand the marketplace first. So the first step is we need to understand the marketplace and customer needs and wants. So that's the first step. And the second step is to design a customer-driven marketing strategy and construct an integrated marketing plan that delivers superior value using the four marketing the four piece of marketing mixes, which is the price, product price, promotion, and placement. Then finally, we need to build a profitable relationship with them, with our customers, and create a customer delight. And finally, we will capture value from customers in return. So after capturing value, we will get the profit. Profit comes at the end. Then we'll have a loyal customers, which is a lifetime customers. Then we will secure our customer equity. So we have a delighted customer, which is a satisfied customer. So if we have a satisfied customer, we have a loyal customer that will buy our products lifetime, for his lifetime. So how we can understand the marketplace and the customer needs, wants, and demands. So let's define each one by one. So what do you mean by a need? A need means a state of deprivation. For example, we do have physical need, food, clothing, warmth, and shelter. And we do have a social needs, which is belongingness and affection. And we do have individual needs, which is knowledge and self-expression. And what is a want? We do have a want, which is a need that's shaped by culture and individual personality. That's the definition of want. And we can also define demands as a want that's backed up by a buying power. So for example, we can take two populations like the Chinese and the US on the one side and the other side on the US. So for example, for the Chinese, if they need food, they will consider buying rice because of their culture. So they may want rice. But for the US citizen, they may want hamburgers. So that's their need is food, but what they want is different because of they have different culture and personality. So for example, if we consider their buying power, for example, let's take the Chinese do not have the money, so he have 0 yuan, and let's take as an example the US citizen have 10 USD, so that we can say he can buy the burger. So that's what we call a demand, because his want is supported by a buying power. So if the Chinese do not have the money, then we don't call that a demand. But if he has the money, for example, if he has 10 yuan, we can call that a demand. So in marketing, there is a term called exchange, which is an act of obtaining a desired object from someone by offering something in return. So, for example, let's take this simple marketing system, which is a market exchanging with the industry. What is a market? A market is a collection of buyers. And what is the industry? Which is a collection of sellers. So the market can offer us goods and services, and the industry can offer us goods and services, and from the market we can have money. So we can say this is an exchange between money and goods and services. So where do the value comes from? The value comes from when the market gives us information about their needs, wants, and their demand, which is a want that's backed up by a buying power. So that's what we call a demand. So from this information, we can create value and communicate with customers. So we give the market offerings that's shaped by their needs, wants, and demands. So that's how we can create value with our collection of buyers or the market. So we do have 5 basic market in the modern exchange economy, which is government market, consumer market, resource market, and manufacturer market, and intermediary markets. So for example, if we take Samsung TV, for example, a consumer purchasing Samsung TV from an electronic store, we can say that's a consumer market. But if he is buying from a distributor like a wholesaler, like Walmart, we can say that is an intermediary market. And if Samsung is selling its surplus products to TV manufacturers, that's a manufacturer market. And if the government is buying products, Samsung products, to schools or other public service places, we can say that's a government market. And a resource market is when Samsung purchases raw materials like electronic components, semiconductors, or display panels from suppliers or manufacturers. So generally, the government provides services and the money, and they take taxes and goods, and the manufacturer provides money to resource markets, and they take the resources, and the resource market provides money to consumers, and consumers provides resources, and the consumer markets provides money for intermediary markets, and they take goods and services. So that's how the marketing exchange economy works. So what is a market? How you define a market? A market is a set of actual and potential buyers of a product, of a company's product. So we do have a major environmental forces such as the supplier and the consumer, and of course the company, the marketing intermediaries, and the competitor. So as a company, we need to be stronger than our competitor, because suppliers can give their supplies to our competitors. So if we do not have the right marketing strategy, then it will be beaten by our competitors. But if we do have the marketing strategy, then we can go through directly to consumers, or we can go from with the use of intermediaries. So marketing is important to sell our products effectively. So what is marketed? Usually in the scope of marketing, 10 things can be marketed. For example, goods like cars can be marketed. Services like car washing services can be marketed. Events like this, music events, can be marketed. And experiences can be also be marketed. Persons like Lionel Messi can be sold to Barcelona or Real Madrid. That's also one form of marketing. And places can also be marketed, and properties like houses can be marketed. Organizations can be marketed. Information like this lecture can be marketed. Innovative ideas can be marketed. So that's how the marketing works. So what is the definition of marketing management? We have defined market in our previous slides. So what is market? Marketing management is the art and science of choosing a target market and building a profitable relationship with them. So what customers will we serve? We have to define our segments of customers that we are going to serve, and how best we serve these consumers. So for example, let's take